Hello everyone, welcome back to the Jerome Strickland channel. We're glad to have you back. Glad to have you back in the place today. We are back with another video. A video to help your heart, to help your mind, to help your soul, and most important of all, help your spirit. Yes, we are back with another video. Today, I want to talk to you about a subject that is, I think, a very subject that is due, that is needed. A subject that needs to be talked about in this day and time, in this world that we live in, and in this moment that we live in. What am I talking about? I'm talking about paranoia versus awareness. Paranoia versus awareness. Are you paranoid? Or are you just becoming more aware? Are you going crazy? Or are you becoming more sane? Are you becoming more aware of the truth? Are your eyes being open to what's really going on out here? Or are you paranoid? But you know something's up. You know something is different. You know something is not right. You know something is not telling the truth. You know something is playing games with you. And you're not paranoid. Some of you may be paranoid. But many of you are simply just becoming more aware of what's really going on out here. Some of you, your eyes are beginning to open. You begin to understand that there are hidden forces. You begin to understand that there is a spiritual warfare going on. You're beginning to understand there is a war between light and dark, positive and negative frequency. You're beginning to be more aware. I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight. I'm just going to make a few small points. Is that all right with you? Well, let's start with what you've been feeling versus what you've been told. What you've been feeling versus what you've been told. You see, you've been told that this world is a certain way. You've been told by religion. You've been told by media, mainstream media. You've been told by the government. You've been told by your teachers on your school. You've been told so many things. But as you begin to become awake and aware, you're starting to realize everything that you've been told is not necessarily the truth. So, I want to ask you right now, go deep within yourself. Go deep within your heart and soul and ask yourself this one question. What do you feel? What do you feel? Do you feel like there is something going on? Do you feel like you are being watched? Do you feel like something's listening to your every thought? Do you feel like everything you've been taught all your life is the truth? Some people might say, don't pay attention to your feelings. You know, your feelings could lie to you, right? Why would somebody tell you not to pay attention to what you feel? But I say just the opposite. Pay attention to what you feel. Go deep within your heart and soul and ask yourself what's really going on. But you need not fret. You must begin with this. By turning inwardly, you must begin with this. By going within and searching for answers within. For so many years, the answers, what you thought was the answers, been coming at you from the outside. They've been coming from media, your church, your government, your television. And they've been telling you information that does not coincide with what you feel. You see, you feel a certain way, and you've been told a certain thing. And if you was to be honest, they do not coincide. So you're starting to wonder what's really going on out here. It's starting to feel like a game. It's starting to feel like something you should take notice of. Yes, you're just becoming more aware. And I say be aware of your feelings. Be aware of what you feel deep down in your heart and soul. Go within yourself and pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to what you feel. When you walk into a room, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to what you feel. Wherever you go, when you go into a store, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to what you feel. When you're talking to someone and someone is talking to you, pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to what you feel. I'm not telling you not to trust anyone. I'm simply asking you to become more aware and start paying attention to what you feel. Start paying attention to your intuition. And you can only do this by going within and meditating and getting closer to God, getting closer to the universe, getting out in nature, and walking away from this matrix system. And you start co-creating. You don't have to be afraid. You're not paranoid. Oh yeah, there are some people that are paranoid. But paranoid comes with a feeling of fear. You see, awareness does not come with a feeling of fear. You're just becoming aware of the game. So ask yourself this question: am I afraid? Is this insight that I'm getting, is it causing me fear or is it causing me awareness? You see, when you realize that this is a game, this is a conflict, you don't become afraid. You start looking for weapons. You start looking for information. You start looking for ways to win the game. You do not become afraid. You become determined and started looking for a way to win because there's always a way to win. I heard somebody say it's not over till you win. It's not over till you win. The game does not end till you win. That's only when the game ends. The game does not end until you win. And you must begin by becoming more aware. Become more aware of what your school is telling you. Become more aware of what you're being told by media. Become more aware of what you're being told by your government. Become more aware about what you're being told by your church. I'm not telling you not to believe or to believe. I'm simply trying to get you to be more aware. But see, you can't let this bring you down. You can't let this make you afraid. You can't let this make you not be happy and full of joy. You must still continue to smile because the worst thing you can do when you become aware is to lower your vibration and to lower your frequency. That is the worst thing. You still must stay in a high frequency. You still must stay in the frequency of love. You still must stay in the frequency a frequency that is high. This is your protection. Once you become more aware and you realize this is a game, this is a frequency war, the only thing that's gonna get you is if you go into a low frequency. And fear is a low frequency. Anger is a low frequency. Hatred is a low frequency. Revenge, low frequency. You must raise one thing once you realize and you become aware that this everything is not what you've been told. The most immediate thing you must do is begin to raise your frequency and your vibration. And how you do that is getting in touch with the Father in heaven, getting in touch with the universe and your higher self, and start working on yourself. This is what you must do. Start researching. Start looking around. Start paying attention to every synchronicity. Start paying attention to every duality. Start paying attention. Just pay attention to people's behavior. Pay attention to your own behavior. Pay attention to your frequency. Pay attention to your vibration. The biggest key to becoming aware is simply to pay attention. Start paying attention. Start paying attention to what's going on. But see, in the middle of this, you must continue to do the right things by keeping your frequency high, staying in the frequency of love. Continue to give, continue to share, continue to smile and laugh. This is how you win the war. Ironically, this is how you win. By keeping your vibration and your frequency high. By staying up and not letting the system, not letting fear and anger and all of that stuff get into your frequency. Because if it gets into your frequency and you start thinking about it all the time, you begin to create more of that. And then when that begins to compile upon you, then that's when the paranoia sets in. I don't want you to become paranoid. I just want you to be aware. Just be aware. Yes, I believe there are entities out there. There are energetic vampires. There are people and energies and spirits out there that are trying to suck your energy. That are trying to take from you spiritually. And one way they can get you, one way they get their hooks in you, is once you get in a depressed, low vibration frequency and a negative frequency, they will simply suck your energy and make you weak. See, you're like a battery to them. But no, once you raise your frequency and your vibration, they cannot suck your energy. Don't let anxiety and paranoia rule your life. Don't let negative feelings rule your life. Don't let negativity rule your life. No, raise your frequency. This is all you must do, is raise your frequency. Raise your vibration. And don't allow fear to overtake you. Simply be aware. I'm not going to hold y'all long tonight. I'm going to make one or two more points. You see, we live in a world of give and take. And so once you realize this, everywhere you go, there's either going to be one or two things. Something that is giving you something, or something trying to take from you. There is either something that is giving you something, or there is something trying to take from you. And in your awareness, you must ask yourself this question. Everywhere you go, in every situation, and everybody you deal with, ask this one question. Is this situation giving me something? Or is this situation taking from me? When you deal with a person, is this person giving me something? Or is this person taking from me? When you're on a job, ask yourself this question. Is this job giving me something? Or is this job taking from me? Even your own frequency. You ask yourself, am I giving myself? Am I helping myself? Am I raising myself up? Or am I giving my power away? Don't give your power away. Don't become afraid. That is, you become a prime candidate for them to suck your energy. Don't become paranoid. Just be aware. Just be aware of what's going on. And you do this by raising your frequency. And you do this by raising your vibration. Don't allow yourself to become paranoid. Simply be aware. And so, what do? You must continue to laugh. You must continue to smile. You must continue to be full of joy. Don't allow yourself to become a victim of paranoia. Don't allow yourself to become a victim of negative vibration and negative frequency. No. Raise your frequency. Raise your vibration. And don't allow yourself to become paranoid. Because paranoid will only take you in a negative place. So I want you to understand, be aware, but don't allow yourself to get into a low paranoia frequency. Well, that's my video for tonight. I just want you to be more aware of where you are and who you are in this game. You are a light being. You are a powerful being. You don't have to be paranoid because nothing can take you out. Only you can take yourself out if you get into a low vibration and a low frequency. So, raise your frequency. Raise your vibration. Don't allow paranoia to rule your life. Just be aware. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I'll see you next time. Remember, be aware and fight the good fight.